The witch hunts, baby. We're doing them. We're gonna go back to Salem, Massachusetts in this level and kill a bunch of women. That's what video games all about. Killing women.
Yep. Murdering women. Sometimes as women. If you can believe it.
Mamma mia! If you need to learn how to...
Mamma mia, indeed. Oh, you're gonna love this level.
Oh, hello. Okay, Bayonetta 2 character design is growing on me.
It's so much better looking. See? That was an unintended thing of having one level where I played as classic and then one with the 2 design. I'm convincing you that it's better.
Yeah, you're doing the optometrist eye test, but with Bayonetta's design.
Yeah. Okay, which one of these looks better? Can you see this one?
Yeah, let me see 2 again.
You've got Bayonetta 2020 vision.
Oh, oof. Bayonetta 2022 vision.
If I ever had to get glasses, you know, if I had to get fitted for glasses like I always joke about.
Yeah, as you do monthly.
I would love to get... I would settle for nothing less than what Bayonetta wears, like her glasses design. I don't care that they look a little fruity, I would wear them proudly.
Go for it.
With the little butterflies on the side, that'd be great.
Fuck a gender norm.
Who's Norm?
May he rest.
So true.
Hold the phone.
Wait a minute, it says here this guy didn't like Umbran witches.
They're Umbran witches, Jerry! I don't know why that came up, but...
Yeah, I don't know why that did either. Those things couldn't be further from the, like, from each other.
Yeah. I'm very into the fact that Bayonetta is in a mech.
Yeah, it controls basically the same as Bayonetta. It's a little bit limited, but it's pretty fantastic.
Do you still have, like, all the dodging to do?
You sure do, yeah.
Lovely.
You can still, like, enter witch time and stuff like that. This level is also the best level. The reason why I have $14 million in this game, or whatever that amount is because you just replay this level with a bunch of, like, hidden items, and you play as John, and you basically get, like, $1 million per playthrough.
Caught the big fish, baby.
Yeah. $1 million.
In millions of sales. Shut up.
What's with all the noise?
We really do need to watch Birdemic again. What a film.
And in case you haven't noticed, we are, like, speedrunning Bayonetta 1, where, like, almost every single boss that you fight in that game, you fight across these 2 levels.
Yeah, I've picked up on that. That's pretty wild. It says something about the enemy difficulty ramp up in these types of games.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, this guy's pretty easy to defeat when you're playing just Bayonetta 1, but the fact that you're kind of limited by your movement in this game means it's a little bit tougher, but it's fine.
Yeah.
The big dumb moon that's on the backside of these things is so stupid, but I love it.
It really is dumb.
I feel like I don't remember much of Beautiful Joe 2. Is there a mech level in that? I feel like there is. I could just be thinking about Six Machine from the first game, but I don't think I am.
No, I feel like there is... I think there is mech stuff in the second game too, but don't quote me on that. Because I know at the very end of 1, you fight Captain Blue.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It's at the end of the first game in the mech, right.
I still feel like there's mech stuff in the second one, but I'm not sure.
There could be, yeah.
Six Machine Estevez. I don't know.
What? This meeting will end in 10 minutes. How long do we have left on this video? 13 minutes. That's gonna be interesting. So I guess you are right. It is probably 40 minutes. I thought it was 60.
Yeah. I've heard. I always just remembered it from work. We used to at the first days of Zoom before they let everybody go unlimited for like a year. Oh yeah, this is the one that's underwater.
I was gonna bring that up. I'm glad that you mentioned that this guy was underwater, because that's probably my least favorite boss in that entire game. But this time you actually get to fight him on land and in a mech, so I think that this game redeems this guy, and it actually gives him like a good boss battle.
Yeah, I will say though, I do appreciate the Umbran climax for that boss more than a lot of other ones, because this is the one with the spiders.
Right. Umbran Climax is this game's Devil Trigger. I think it's just called Climax in the first game. Because there was no, like, I think there might have been, like, as a secret unlockable, I don't remember, but there is no, like, Devil Trigger, like, equivalent in that game.
Yeah.
Which I think is another thing that Bayonetta 2 does way better. You get it in boss battles, like, by default, but it's so much better to just be able to use it yourself.
Yeah. On demand.
Yeah, even though I do think that this redeems this guy, it still would have been probably more fun to fight him on foot and not in the mech. I would like to have seen an actual, like, proper fight with this guy. Is it?
No.
I like how we both responded to that in different ways.
Yeah, it was, and the timing on that was really great.
See, again, going back to if Bayonetta isn't voiced by Helena Taylor in Bayonetta 3, I'm really gonna miss So Close. Just hearing that every time you go into Which Time.
Which time is it?
It's about time this Zoom meeting's gonna end.
Oh, yeah.
This song is very good. Most of these levels is just like reused music from the first game. I think this is new.
Almost.
Yeah, this is very, it's just good. I don't know where else I was going to say about that, but this is just very good.
Yep, incredibly good. Very, very good.
We've got folks named Ceresa, okay?
We've got folks.
Some people call her Bayonetta, but we all know it's Ceresa. Okay, she's an Umbran witch, which we thought there were no more Umbran witches, folks. But there's one more. She's got the right eye, folks. So we're getting folks. Listen, folks. We're it's Bayonetta. Bayonetta 2. Where's Bayonetta 3?
Ball time.
There wasn't a single Bayonetta game made under Trump. But now, there's gonna be a whole nother one made under my administration. That's what I've done.
We're getting Blooper Team to make Silent Hill.
No. Listen, we don't want that, folks, do we? We don't want Blooper Team making Silent Hill. No, the medium is very bad.
Crazy Pollux.
What did you say about greasy Polacks?
Crazy Polacks, but they're also probably greasy, given their cuisine.
Listen, we can say that. I have the pass. Hank is Polish. I almost said Hank is a Polak.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm a dual citizen Polak, so I'm like the Darth Maul lightsaber of citizens.
One side's like a pierogi, the other one's a cheeseburger.
No, one's red, white, and blue. The other is red and white.
No, one's red, white, and blue, and then the other one is a screen door.
Yeah, my land speeder is shaped like a throw. That's the difference.
This guy was another very annoying fight in the first game, and I would say this is much better in this one.
Yeah, I feel like being in a flying mech suit makes this a lot more...
Because I think in the first game you have to like climb up his arms and stuff like that, and it's just very annoying.
I also don't remember the rainbow ball enclosure, which is my prog
Yeah,
rock band name.
he might be a lot for the Rainbow Ball Enclosure. That actually is a pretty good band name.
Right?
I've said this many times, but I just cannot bring myself around to doing a good rank walkthrough or like playthrough of Bayonetta 1. Because in this game I have all gold. At least gold is like the lowest rank that I have on all the levels. There's some platinums in this game. I cannot do it in Bayonetta 1. I'm not as good at the combat because I think it's much slower and more restrictive. There's not as many good like weapons to use, but most importantly, there's those awful QuickTime events that just...
Oh yeah.
If you don't hit it in 0.1 millisecond, you just that's it. It's a death which affects your rank, and I hate it. I cannot bring myself to do that.
I do remember those. It's pretty fucking bad.
See, that's how you defeat Zoom, is by just simply exiting the Zoom and then starting another one. They didn't account for that.
Yeah, that's their version of password sharing.
You have infinite time on Zoom. Truth Social. We're gonna go to Truth Social, folks.
We sure are.
We're gonna shut it down.
Please subscribe to my Truth Social page.
That was my favorite thing. Like the first week that Truth Social was a thing, just watching people on Twitter set up accounts on Truth Social of like other famous people just saying whatever they wanted, because it's like it's a free speech website, so they're like, well, you can't censor me for saying that I'm Alan Dershowitz or whatever.
Who do you think is the most cloned celebrity on Truth Social?
Who's the most famous person on the earth, do you think?
Frank Stallone.
Then I would have to say Frank Stallone's the most cloned person on Truth Social.
I was kind of hoping it was Alan Dershowitz.
I mean, honestly, it probably is.
Yeah. It's just him making burners of himself.
Yeah, saying I've never touched a kid. The only time I have is at the playground where I play with them. Every time he opens his mouth, he just says the most incriminating stuff.
Yeah, he's like a Tobias Funke.
Yeah. It's like, why are people always so mad at me? He just doesn't know what he's saying. And he will also literally talk to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I love the little Mario hat and mustache. It's so, they didn't have to do that, but they did.
Yeah, it's such a good little touch.
And the fact that it doesn't have an M on it, it has a B on it, is very nice. Who's the blue one? Is he Goofith or is he Gallant?
I think Gallant was the red and blue was the Goofith.
That seems about right. Boom! Or maybe she's saying Zoom because she knows how we're doing this.
Zoom.
tunes.
Yeah, like the
Did you ever play? I doubt it. Did you ever play the Strong Bad game that they made?
wait, which one?
Telltale made a Strong Bad game.
No, I didn't.
I have it downloaded on my PS3, but I never played it. I don't know why.
It's just one of those games you buy. I was in a used game store about a month ago. I almost bought a copy of Sneak King just because it was there.
What you should have? I've been looking for a copy of Sneak King. I don't know where mine is. You absolutely should have bought Sneak King. How much was it?
I don't remember. I don't think I looked at it
If it's
long enough
anything
to
more than
consider it.
$10, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I remember I got every single one of those Burger King games when they first came out because they were free, right? Or like $1.
I think they were like $4, which still is like a pretty big deal.
It was Big Bumpin', Sneak King, and Pocket Bike Racer.
I can't believe you just rattled those off.
Oh, I'm always thinking about those games.
I'm only ever thinking about Sneak King.
I'm always thinking about Big Bumpin'. Not because I remember anything about the game, just because I think the title is funny.
Yeah.
Do you like big gauntlets like this, or would you rather like an actual level, or do you like it sometimes where you're just like, yeah, give me like 50 guys to fight in a row, and I'll just have fun with that?
As a fan of the modern Doom games, I will say I do like it, yes.
Because I feel like it speaks to the like elevator sequence in action games where you're just riding an elevator and there's 1,000 people fighting you.
Yeah. Yeah, give me this to kind of break up a normal sequence of levels, and I'm a happy camper. What I don't love is when a game throws a boss rush at you right before the last boss.
Yeah, we know, Henrik. We've seen you play Beautiful Joe.
Exactly.
Although, to be fair, you didn't struggle on the bosses. It was only Fire Leo.
Yeah, it was just him. That boss is such a pain in the dick. And then they bring it back in the second one when it's an ice tiger.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the show, the Beautiful Joe show?
I watched it when it was on TV, but I have never gone back to it.
That's just so weird that was a show that got...
I know. I can't believe that was popular. Like,
I know, like, was Beautiful Joe popular enough to get a television show?
I can't imagine. It's just very wild thing. Although they were really like, when Beautiful Joe was out, it was like on, because they greenlit as many games as they could while it was.
Oh, they really did,
It
yeah.
was hot. Because we got that DS like Beautiful Joe 1.5 game.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Never played it.
I just bought it like within the last year just to round out my Capcom collection, like going down the list of games that I would want to buy. Yeah. And it's pretty good. Honestly, I thought it was going to be like a DS Beautiful Joe game, but it's just a good game.